Time is such a resource that everyone possesses equally, yet not everyone uses it equally well. Rich or poor, intelligent or ordinary, everyone is given 24 hours in a day. But some people use those 24 hours to climb the peak of success, while others waste them in idleness. We often say, "Not today, I'll do it tomorrow." But the truth is that tomorrow often never comes. Each tomorrow slips away right before our eyes. Rahul, a boy from a small village, had to pay a heavy price to truly understand this truth. Today, I will tell you his story. Rahul was one of the brightest boys in the village. His father was a school teacher and his mother a homemaker. Both of them dreamed that their son would one day achieve greatness. Rahul was clever and quick-witted. Teachers often said, "This boy has a bright future." But Rahul had one bad habit since childhood. He always postponed things. If his mother said, "Rahul, take out your notebook and do your homework," he would reply, "Okay, Mom, I'll do it later." When friends invited him to learn a new game, he would say, "I'm tired today. I'll learn it tomorrow." For every task, he found an excuse to delay. His mother often warned him, "Son, don't waste time. Finish today's work today." But Rahul thought, "I'm still young. I have plenty of time ahead. What's the harm if I don't do it now? Tomorrow is always there." These small acts of procrastination eventually brought devastating consequences into his life. As Rahul grew older, he became a young man. His friends started engaging themselves in different pursuits. Some developed talents in music, some excelled in sports, some devoted themselves more deeply to studies. Slowly, they all moved forward, but Rahul remained stuck in the same place. When teachers offered new opportunities to learn, he said, "There's time. I'll learn later." When friends invited him to join competitions, he said, "I'll try from tomorrow." And so, opportunities came into his hands but slipped away again. As a result, his exam results began to fall. His friends avoided him, tired of hearing his constant later. Even his parents began to feel hopeless. At that very time, a big announcement shook the village. The king declared, "A bridge must be built across the river beside the village. Whoever completes this bridge will be rewarded with a golden crown, a golden crown." The news filled the entire village with excitement. People immediately began planning. Some gathered wood, some stone, some iron. They divided into groups and began work enthusiastically. Rahul thought, "This is my chance. If I can complete this bridge, everyone will respect me, and my parents will be proud." He joined with new determination. For the first few days, he worked hard from morning till night. Everyone thought, "Rahul has really changed this time." But soon his old habits returned. He thought, "I've worked a lot today. I'll finish the rest tomorrow." Taking breaks became frequent, and gradually the work slowed down. Days went by. Rahul's work continued in bits and pieces. Today a little, tomorrow skipped. Meanwhile, the rest of the villagers worked patiently, doing a little every day. With consistency and discipline, they completed their parts. Finally, after a few months, the bridge stood tall. The people rejoiced in happiness. The king arrived to inaugurate the bridge. He rewarded the group that had worked with patience and discipline. And Rahul? He stood silently by the riverbank, next to his incomplete section. Wood, ropes, and stones lay scattered, but the bridge was unfinished. It was a symbol of his laziness. The villagers pointed and said, "Look, this is the result of wasted time. No matter how clever you are, unfinished work has no value." Rahul bowed his head in shame. He felt as if the whole world was mocking him. Tears filled his eyes. That night, Rahul sat alone, thinking deeply. He finally realized, time waits for no one. Unfinished work has no worth. Small efforts every single day build up to great success. He understood that if he did not change now, his entire life would remain like that broken bridge, unfinished. From the next day, Rahul began to change. When his mother said, "Clean your room," he did it immediately. When teachers gave him assignments, he completed them the same day. When friends invited him to learn something new, he no longer said, "Tomorrow." Instead, he was the first to join. At first, it was hard for him. Years of laziness had made him weak. But slowly, he broke that habit. His studies improved, he became active in sports, and even started teaching the younger children in the village. The boy who was once the symbol of idleness became an inspiration to others. Years later, Rahul went to the city for higher education. There, he stood out from everyone because of his discipline with time. While others delayed their work, Rahul finished his tasks immediately. This habit earned him jobs, respect, and great success. Eventually, he became the most accomplished person in his village. People often asked him, "Rahul, what's the secret to your success?" With a smile, he would answer, "The unfinished bridge taught me that tomorrow doesn't exist." Everything must be done today, friends. Our lives are like that bridge. Every day we are given opportunities. Every sunrise opens a new chapter. But if we keep saying, "Not today, I'll do it tomorrow," one day we will realize that our bridge remains broken. We often think we have plenty of time. But the truth is, with every sunset, one opportunity disappears forever. In idleness, distractions, or endless scrolling on our phones, we waste countless hours. Someday looking back, we may see that we ended up like a poor man who kept saying later until he lost everything. So ask yourself today, what tasks have you left unfinished? What dreams are still waiting because you keep saying tomorrow? Remember, unfinished work has no value, and tomorrow doesn't exist.